The new
Hurricane force is estimated to make inland about 150 miles near the track of where Lili is expected. Again, it's making that north turn. And we are beginning to see gusts here spreading onshore over southeast Louisiana. Southwest Louisiana pass near the mouth of the Mississippi River. We're reporting wind gusts up to about 81 miles per hour there. And Grand Island is reporting gusts about 79 miles. As Lili makes landfall, people in the path of hurricane are cautioned again to not venture outdoors because we are going to see that eye come over and we don't want that to happen. An estimated pressure right now is at 28.26. Again, isolated tornadoes are possible over southern Louisiana and Mississippi for today because you're going to be on the other side. There you see it turning. We are expecting to see all those pressures coming in and making landfall today. Later today, obviously, we expect it to come in. They're saying 8 to 10 a.m. sometime in that time frame, but again, it is moving fairly quickly. We could see it just a little bit before, but 8 a.m. is still a pretty good estimate since it is slowing down just a little bit out there. We will see it decrease again. Hopefully, we're still about northwest of 17 miles, so it's again making that turn. Nothing too devastating out there right now. Again, it's just slowing down a little bit. There's your flood watch. Again, we're going to see a lot of rain associated with this. Our roadways and our rivers here in Lake Charles cannot sustain those kind of rain.
Get what you need to answer questions. They'll make you feel right at home. You see, they're a full-service pharmacy. Competitively priced with a commitment to quality service. Brookshire Brothers Food and Pharmacy.
Charles Arnett was a second lieutenant on D-Day when he landed on the beaches of Normandy. In fact, his division was the one highlighted in the movie Saving Private Ryan. He's a Bronze Star and Purple Heart recipient. Charles Arnett is this week's KPLC Billy Navarre Hometown Patriot.
Now you need to come on over and preach it out. Got big fucking wind. Go out to the snowstorm or ice storm. People went crazy with the generators. More generators.
Yeah, that battery charges fast, don't it?
Oh, you had it charged?
Until that power went up.
It's not windy now, dude. Look all the cars, them all the cars.
Some goddamn lights are killing us. It's about
the wind water.
I'm gonna give the camera
Yeah, wait.
water.
Coming up. Coming again.
Hey.
Looking for a safe place to ride out Hurricane Lili. It's the second time in a week hundreds of families have overnighted at the Homa Civic Center, seeking shelter from the storm. What could be a life-saving decision.
I want to be safe for my kids. If it was just me, I wouldn't come, but I can't for sure. My kids. This is my niece.
Roma Ellender remains at home.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Bring back memories every time someone calls.
Memories of 5 lost family members.
And this is my son.
They drowned 45 years ago in Hurricane Audrey.
I would take no chances, but we on high ground here.
Roma is on higher ground, but she says she's watching Miss Norman. If it does get worse, she will come to a shelter. She has that luxury, but the people who are in these shelters did not. They live in low-lying areas.
Where she's at, still in
decision to come here and stay dry.
Yes.
By the way, this place is full with about 2,000 people. There are several other shelters around the area with several hundred people in them. Katie.
All right, Don Lemon in Homer, Louisiana. Don, thanks so much. Now we're going to move far southwest Louisiana, near the Texas border, in between Jim Cummins, who's in Sulphur, Louisiana. Jim?
Music 94.5 KSMB, also broadcasting this morning on KFXZ, that would be 106.3, KNEK 104.7, KRXE 105.9, KBOL AM, as well as KRQ 95.5. Bobby Novosad, Artie's here, and producer Bill with updated information as we continue to follow Hurricane Lili as it makes landfalls. Talked to Lili Williams, Dubai, and he said for any kind of road, watch a transformer blow up. Overall, very, very windy, and the rain, not like hard rain, but it's raining. It makes it tough to drive. That's why you shouldn't be out there.
And there's still serious weather situations out there. We're still not out of the woods. Of course, all of this information brought to you by Argus Security, Acadiana's only full-service security provider, and sponsored by Courtesy Kia, 6904 Johnston, just 3 miles past Acadiana Level, Courtesy Honda, 1111 University of Louisville.
All right, it's 8:33. We're going to switch back to KATC TV3, enjoying their coverage. It's already in progress.
We're getting some heavy winds. We are getting wind damage.
35 miles per hour. They're still a little bit further to the north. Meanwhile, KNE radio is more on the southeastern side of New Iberia, heading off toward Jeanneret. And again, you folks are pretty much right there on the edge of, the actual island of the Southwest Pass. If you know what that is, that's in the southwestern corner of Vermilion Bay. Have you heard anything about any of the storm surge? I know much of Iberia Parish west of 90 and south of 14 were evacuated very early due to concerns of storm surge. Have you got any information about what the storm surge is feeling like? We're at low tide right now, which is good news. But have you heard anything about some flooding?
We got Adrian about 10 or 15 minutes ago, and the cell phone was breaking up quite a bit. They were going to call back, so we don't know out there. And the Highway 14 near Highway 90, the gentleman there called, and he didn't see any problem with flooding or anything like that. And I don't think we've seen any problem with the surge just yet.
Okay. Probably the main concern is going to be Vermilion Parish at this point, because that's where the water seems to be flowing on shore at this time. It looks like we're going to continue to see the very heavy rains down there lead, probably the gusty winds. We've been getting some wind gusts here of about 50 miles per hour here at TV3, so those winds are beginning to spread inland. But it looks like we might even get some chilling winds here within the next hour as the center is going to be coming closer. We don't know exactly if the eye is going to go on you, but you may have a little bit of a drop in the winds that probably will pick up a little bit later on. Thanks for giving us the information once again. Real Clark here and Jeff Ross joining us down there from KANE Radio in New Iberia. I think we're going to send it outside. Is that where we're going now to show you what's going on? Out in the back of the studio, we have been getting wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour.
Well, you were talking to our friends at KANE, absolutely. They will see the tops of the trees and all kinds of way. Definitely a bad air day, and it looks as though this gusts are getting pretty serious out here. And we're going to go back to Dave inside. It is sort of a...
You know, Dave, I have to say, Deborah, we were just talking to Deborah, and her brother was so concerned about the Tabasco plant. That is the only place, Dave, as you know, being from New Iberia, that Tabasco is bottled, so at least it's not a Category 4 anymore.
That is correct. We'll update Lili for you, Dave. Gusty.
Yeah, very rainy out there. I'm watching the weather network as y'all are out there. We've been seeing some gusts about 84 miles per hour, and it is continuing to move to the north. I would not be surprised to see parts of Vermilion Parish and parts of western Iberia Parish picking up some of these wind gusts getting as high as maybe 100 miles per hour. We did hear that report from the flying people over KNE Radio AM 1240 in New Iberia of some damage that is occurring in portions of New Iberia. We've also had some reports of a roof blown off at a local car dealership down in Generette. I believe it was Left Loose Motors is what he had said. Possibly, he had a couple of phone calls there, possibly some damage to the roof or possibly the roof of the windows from that particular building down in Generette, which is on the same area parish and Iberia parish line. So again, we are beginning to get some very, very heavy winds in this area as the center circulation moves on land. And it looks like the eye of the hurricane, what it may be, still once it moves on land, appears to be moving toward the western portion of the Lafayette parish and possibly into the Columbia parish.
Trees just start really tilting upward. And then
Anybody else out there, any sightseers doing something they shouldn't do?
The only sightseers we're seeing are the meteorologists from Oklahoma University.
That's getting fast.
They're skipping class to go, but other than that, I mean, everyone's boarded up and gone home. There's a security guard at the gas station that we're at. He's inside. But other than that, even law enforcement we're not seeing right now. From what I understand, the law enforcement officers were going to be called back in to their respective stations once this goes to the point where the sheriff felt that it was no longer safe for them to be on the road.
Right, they're just not going to risk their lives. That was what Lafayette Chief of Police Ronnie Blueborough told us. That's what State Trooper Williams told us, is that as this storm approached, they have pulled their officers. They cannot help you if you do not give them any word warning. However, of course, once the storm has passed, they're going to get out and do what they can.
You're talking about the wind out there, David. What's the velocity?
Well, I would say, I mean, if I had to guess how fast the wind was, I would say that we're going to guess at least 65 miles per hour, possibly more. It's really, really windy out here. I mean, we're seeing the trees sway, I mean, very, very significantly, and the rain is coming down, you know, sideways, and
That's still down here. I can't pull myself to go out.
Measure the depth of the water in which your car.
See, I can just look like that.
It's possible that floodwaters were low enough and did not enter parts susceptible to damage. Determine how long your car was submerged. The shorter the time, the more significant any damage caused may be. Note that the type of water that flooded your vehicle is going to make a difference.
That one was in the middle of the road, but they, I guess Brad Giles can't take it out.
Immediately to report your claim. Progressive policyholders may report claims by calling toll-free 1-800-PROGRESSIve. That's 1-800.
Look at that roof right there.
776-4737. 1-800-776-4737.
To join the Coast Guard.
To save lives. To stop drugs.
Protect the environment.
To guard our country. For my family.
For my friends.
For my community. For my future.
To be a leader.
To learn. To be successful.
To make a difference.
Because I care.
Look what I got right here.
I joined the Coast Guard because I care.
For a lot of good reasons.
The Coast Guard is
Be assured that every single Clico employee will keep working hard until every customer's lights are back on. We appreciate your patience during this restoration period.
They got a busted water line there too. There was one.
For downed and damaged power lines. Don't go near them. Report them to Clico.
Oh yeah, look. Oh, they pulled it off. That thing flipped upside down.
Oh, damn. Clico.
94.5 KSMB with Christy K broadcasting live. We are in
Hey, that thing almost broke off.
Yeah. And then we'll be coming back to those.
Check out those where these little trees at. Oh yeah. That is split in half. Oh yeah, it sure did. Oh man, look at that. God damn. This son of a bitch split.
Rob, Sarah, and Jeremy have been showing us through Live Mountain 10.
No, there's one holding that. Down off of
Is now moving into that area.
Wait.
From the Gulf of Mexico. Let's go
I
ahead
can't
and
believe that oak tree is
get
gone.
down to business. First off,
Oh yeah, they gotta cut it down.
to the Westville Platte. This is where we're going to see the highest winds. We'll first off play the right.
Yeah, it split that tree
The
completely.
center of this is amazing on the new portion of the eye wall. We can continue to see
I was gonna
some
feel it,
very
I'll be
storm activity.
Don't record.
Okay, bye. Love you.
all the branches down.
There you see the heaviest precipitation. The last of those crackers goes down Turkey Creek.
October's gonna be in an oak tree. Look at that tennis court. It's all tore up too. The fence. Look at it.
The fence is knocked down.
Really big people in the church house too. They said they would have to. Yeah. Oh, I can see it through the window.
And then as we go farther to the east,
look the cement slabs.
Damn,
yeah. Picked it up.
Nasty storms as well.
We're not gonna be able to get through there.
Yeah, all right. To the east. Vermilion Parish, light rain for right now. Still gusty winds, especially along.
I like this camera, you can see everything.
And lady called and
without
said,
looking in that little
it seems like
thing.
a tornado just wiped out. That was just right down the center, right here. And of course the broadcast tower on ERAS Landry, Cox Communication Tower, both those towers are down. Power poles threatening to fall in the ERAS Landry area. So
they got a tree right in the
customers. And you can be assured that every single Quico employee will keep working hard until every customer's lights are back on. We appreciate your patience during this restoration period and remind everyone to be aware of downed and damaged power lines. Don't go near. Stop by your Parish Farm Bureau Insurance office. The nearest Farm Bureau Insurance readiness team.
Watch, I'm going to show you Sonic.
That's 1-866-275-7338. Louisiana Farm Bureau Insurance Claims Service Center.
Look at Pappy, that sign right there. God, dude. Yeah.
120.
Watch when we get to Sonic.
Hovering chopper to the ground below in 7.5 seconds. The Army You face the tough challenges together and succeed because your team is there to push you towards your goal. Join our team on the web at 1-800-GO.
Look at that stop sign, it's ripped up.
1-800-GO-GUARD in the Army National Guard.
Could cause a feedback of the power system endangering the public and the linemen working on the
it gets complete out of the ground.
Service interruptions, call 291-5700 for electric service.
Cam friend, when
there it is,
until you see the dentist, get maximum strength Anbesol. Anbesol? The same pain reliever in the same strength the dentist rubs on gums to start
the cardiovascular system. And unlike ordinary vitamin C, S2C is patented and completely non-acidic. Do what I did. Take us
died down some. We're sending those crews back out to start assessing the damage. The main
knocked it off of the frame,
huh? To do first,
no, it's a different frame. Oh, it's a different frame? Yeah. Look at that tree over there.
The transmission line, that's the most important thing. That's basically your lines that
are
the link from
just like the old tree over there
to the substation.
Damn.
And of course, Dana, we want to know what's the most important thing that you are
Look at the old grocery store.
Right now, the biggest thing that we're dealing with is that
there's another tree up ahead that's uprooted too.
A lot of that these transmission lines, this is the most important thing. We have to get these back up before we can start.
There's a tree up ahead too, a bigger one. It's uprooted too, look. You can see it?
And what's the drive over them, don't touch them.
Damn, look at how it did, man.
You don't have to go outside. Don't go outside.
Damn. Tell that house.
You know, we ask that you be patient because they're getting so many reports at this point of trees being down that have hit power lines.
They cleared that branch off the road.
I couldn't even tell you.
Couldn't pass there earlier. Look at Sonic over there still. See that? Some of them signs when you order food. Yeah.
That place right there, look at the tin on the roof. So what do you tell people that are trying to reach LUS?
Oh, damn.
We ask that, be patient. Hopefully, we will be able to get to all the calls. Hopefully, there will come a point.
There's a tree that's back there that's uprooted. Look, see it?
Where there will not be as many calls coming in because, people understand that power is out.
Trash cans all over the place, man.
Subdivision, and they know that they've already called, so they don't need to call again. So we're hoping that when it gets down to individual situations, that hopefully hopefully our lines won't be as busy.
Watch, I'm going to show you what.
The most important thing right now. Once we can get all those lines back up and power through them, then after that point we may have a better idea of how long, the power outage is going to be in the areas. But at this point, I would sit tight today and wait.
It's up ahead. I don't know if it's still there. No, they moved it.
I just hope that we'll be able to restore power as quickly
Right
as
here.
possible.
See, look,
We understand that
it cut it or something.
Wants the power turned back on as quickly as possible, but we just want them
Yeah, that's the one. Another one there. Another one uprooted. Cool. Yeah, that's the one we seen earlier.
What do you say to customers who have these portable generators?
There's another one uprooted. There's some back there too. Oh, the rain. It's just the rain getting bad. It's not the wind. There's some trees back there that's uprooted too. One fell on a little building back there.
That will be working on the line. And if you don't do that, then it could cause a backfeed, which would mean that, some of the...
Oh, let me show you that trailer with the roof missing.
That they're dead.
Look at that one snapped in half.
In fact, they could be energized.
Of course, those parishes reporting extensive outages.
There it is. See it?
Nearly 60 contract crews have been sent out from Slimco. They are assuring us that they will be working until all their power.
Some of the front of it's gone too, look.
And that's good news for Slimco customers. That's right. Of course, you need to stay off the road so that they can get there. They wouldn't transfer to get property. Fixed a lot quicker. Please, because you may not have water in the next couple of days. You got something else? I just wanted to say that we'd like to thank our sponsors, Courtesy Imports, and
SMB and
yeah, I love it. It was good too.
If you are a Louisiana Farm Bureau insurance policyholder, you may report property damage or make claims by calling toll-free 1-866-275-7322 or stop by your Parish Farm Bureau Insurance office. The nearest Farm Bureau Insurance readiness team will be alerted. That's 1-866-275-7322.
I'm getting tired. I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning.
Claim Service Center.
Go to bed. Might as well. There ain't no power. You can't watch nothing. Can't do nothing now. Nope.
Of TV pet sales, an event that will change the way you shop forever. The Petco Truckload Sale.
People could have stayed home.
Right, new science television.
You know, look, when stayed home, we would have hit us.
And join us at Petco Saturday, October 26th,
especially in a trailer.
The annual Halloween Pet Costume Contest, sponsored by Neutral. See store for details. The Truckload Sale now at Petco, where the pets go.
if you're concerned...
See, that sign right there was in the middle of the room.
They still want their independence. Turn to
It came from right there.
Acadian Home Care. With the press of a button, day or night, your mother or father has someone to talk to first thing in the morning or in the middle of the night. Acadian Home Care Line System. You're one call away from peace of mind. 235-8185 or visit LouisianaLifeline.com. Acadian Home Care and the Lifeline System for your peace of mind.
The people of Cleco Corporation are working hard 24 hours a day to restore power as quickly as possible to our customers. And you can be assured that every single Cleco employee will keep working hard until every customer's lights are back on. We appreciate your patience during this
Look at that thing, Philip. That thing flipped over, look. Almost. Yeah.
Don't go near them. Report them to Cleco or call 911. This public message is brought to you by Cleco.
The Coast Guard is emergency situations. We have had somebody just called me a few minutes ago and asked me if there were any stores open. Not that I'm aware of on that one. I don't think there's any stores open.
So far, most of the major businesses are closed. I know the Walmarts are closed, most of them. I heard Albertsons was open, so maybe if that person needs to get to...
Look, they got the TV crew over there, look. Yeah.
Hello, you coming to join us today?
I just want to, I haven't been doing a lot of work today. I've been trying to take it easy, watching the storm, but they need to do right. The Slimco phone number, if you need to contact them for power outage or down lines or whatever, you need to translate to them. That's 337-896-5551. That's 337-896-5551. And the toll-free number is 1-800 request for service. That number is 291-57.
We see the trees are down in that area, and we advise persons in that area to just stay put.
I don't know.
Stay indoors.
Well, that's a 90-minute thing.
Already, there's a lot of people that
I don't know how much I got on there.
go looking at stuff.
They got a little bar on there that shows.
Since we're talking about that, right here next to the radio station here, there's a power line that is hanging across the street. In other words, the pole is hanging across the street, which makes the lines hang halfway or near the ground, so it's impassable. So don't attempt to come down.
That's down Galville Road where the KSMB studios are.
Like that, that looks like a porch. Oh, yeah, right there.
He was
on porch.
CNN with a report earlier.
Look at that one. Oh, yeah.
Of course, if you need to report road closures, that was
motorhome. Did they must have flipped it?
Down in Evacuation.
That house right there is made out of steel. Yeah, that's Wayne in that building.
A tornado just touched down, passed and tore the roof off of a particular house in that area. And there are several closures. Don't try to go anywhere. You know everything is closed. So don't try to move. Even if it seems like everything is past and it seems a bit calm out there now compared to what it was earlier. But please just stay indoors and let's ride this thing out.
We're going to take some phone calls real quick. Good morning. Good afternoon. You're on KSMB.
Yes. I wanted to tell you that on Mill Street, north of Scott, there are 2 trees down.
Okay, Mill Street, north of Scott. There's a couple of trees down over there. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Keep it safe.
Oh, that link's rough, huh?
924 KSMB.
920 KSMB.
0 KSMB. I don't know why I want to say 92.
How white the sky is over there.
920.
That sleepy.
I think so.
Yeah, that's down there.
You can call and, of course, report those occurrences in your area. We'd be glad to hear from you this afternoon.
KSMB. Hello, you're live on the air. What's your name? Hello? You're live on the air. What's your name, ma'am? Hello? Hello?
Hi, you're on the air.
Oh, shit.
Hello, you're live on the radio at 94.5 KSMB. All right.
Oh,
can't hear us.
well.
You need to be able to go across there.
Excellent.
Sure.
KSMB. Hello, KSMB.
Yeah, he's gone. No, he's turning around. That's a driveway.
All right. Hello? Okay, maybe you're not on the air. All right. Now, we don't have any lights in here. We have like little candles and some flashlights around here because we also lost most of our power.
We're operating at a deficit right about now.
That's right, so we can see
have 2 stations left and no utilities. We have a little generator.
It's down in the Scott area, especially on Scott Mills Road. Over 60 contract crews are out and will be working until power is restored.
We're going in there with some rakes and all kind of stuff.
For those emergency outages, you can contact your local utility company. You probably will be able to get through, though. The best thing we could do is tell you to just wait. They're working.
51, that's SLIM code. That's 337-896-5551. They have a toll-free number as well. That's 1-888. 1-888-275-3626.
That thing is decorated every year.
Okay. Do you have the number for the...
They put a stop to this big garage sale they're going to have here Saturday.
291-5700. That's 291-5700.
Okay, go ahead and give them a call today. Tell them that you have power lines down or electricity out. What do you have to tell them?
So you can get in the lineup, you know what I mean?
Yep, you're going to be in line. We're in line, too. We had to get in line.
You might not even be able to leave the studios.
That's right. We're just going to stay up here and keep partying. Let me answer this line. KSMB, what's your name? Sergeant Ewing with the police department. How are you this afternoon?
Doing well.
We got a message meeting in there.
All right. What do you have to report on new to us today?
Well, at this particular point, we're just now able to get out into the various parts of the city and start assessing what the damage is, but it looks like it's going to be fairly significant as a result of the high winds. We're starting to get individual reports on structures, homes that have been damaged by falling trees, and numerous vehicles that have had damage to to the windows.
But you've got a lot more damage going towards Jennings over there.
A couple of the taller buildings have
I wonder what that looks like.
damaged their windows as well.
I wonder what it looks like in Jennings.
I've been dealing with several emergencies throughout the day. Officer, you are from the Office of Emergency Preparedness here in the city of Lafayette. It is good to have you with us. I know you have been busy. Your phone lines have been busy as well, right?
Yeah, we've been pretty busy, but things are starting trying to get a first-hand look at some of the damages, and that's going to cause problems because the emergency crews are trying to get out and their assessments. The utility people need to get out and try to solve their problems. So we would hope that people would stay home and let us get our job done before they start venturing out.
Okay, that is Officer Ned Ewing, Office of Emergency Preparedness here in the city of Lafayette. I'd like to thank you a lot for that report.
Sure.
All right. Christy, I'd also like to remind our listeners to stay tuned. KSMB, as well as the rest of our radio stations, will be doing relief efforts and aiding in the relief process in the next couple of days. So you have to stay tuned for that. We will be letting you know.
Okay, yeah, let me know.
How we can be of assistance to those persons in and around Southwest Louisiana who may have really been affected by everything that's going on. We don't have many accounts so far of really disastrous things other than trees being down and power outages, and that's good things. So a couple of reports of roofs being torn off, so those families will need...
I was afraid of fatalities and injuries of today.
A lot of general damage.
Praise God we don't have some of those things to report to you today.
And it's a good thing that they were able to get everybody to evacuate and really seek shelter. I mean, it could have been probably, we don't know really how bad it is yet. I mean, we don't know really the extent of everything just yet, but you can do this. It's a lot less than it would have been.
That's already cleaned up.
That's true.
Okay. And I guess I'm going to reiterate on this one important. Trooper Williams, he said this earlier. He's been preaching on television, on radio.